Okay, once again, a very good day to you. This is Rain. I'm the founder of Forex Academy Private Limited. So you can actually go to appsocial.com/Forex Academy. That's the website that actually we post our weekly market analysis for now. On weekends, so first-hand information, you will get to see Boon Hui. If you love to read, I am a big fan of his content. He writes very well, having 10 over years of trading experience like myself. So you get to see like Cat Franc, Euro Pound, Pound Yen, and one more pair. Let's take a look later. So this is how the report look like. You can see that two potential buying opportunity. One is the bad pattern, and another is actually a bullish flat pattern. Okay, so there are trades being set up and shared over here. So it's a content that you don't really want to miss it. On my end, I'm more like a video person, so I actually do the video recording, upload on Vimeo and post it over here. Alright, and we are glad to share that our website is up as well. Let me just over here. Okay, so it does right now we are doing the content update. A few things should be changed. You can contact me via WhatsApp just by a click. You can start to message me. Alright, and some of the write-ups require some of minor adjustment. So apart from that, all is good. We do see that next week by Monday everything will be up and going. Alright, so you will get to see not just myself, Boon Hui, and my Chinese counterparts in charge in Shenzhen and Hong Kong, Calvin, who is in the room right now. Say hi, Calvin. Okay, we'll be posting Mandarin version of his analysis. Alright, this is to help more traders to even trade better. Over here, I am working to bring up the calculator. Give me some time. We used to have a Forex risk calculator in our old website, so I have to retrieve the code and work with my programmers to see if it works. Alright, so a bit of testing here and there. Update of logo over here, still this having a discussion, should it be a logo or just Forex 100 by text. Alright, so that's a quick update. Let us head back to the chart. So for those who missed the earlier part, if you looking at asking questions, you can pop that in. Time to time I will take a look, alright, on the screen. And how do you know? Because I do have the tendency of talking and looking at the screen at the same time to keep you really in check. So when you see the sound, when you hear the sound actually distant, is that I'm checking the comments. Alright, so if you're asking like Euro Pound, which is not my 12 currency pair that I'm looking at, I'm happy to help. Even gold, silver, oil is fine, but it will be all answered after Pound Australia. Will that be fine? Okay, so earlier on I do have a participant from TradingView drop me a message and ask what's your view on a cryptocurrency. So sadly, I don't want to go towards that. Don't want to show you. Reason being because I don't want the user or the trader to find it like very personal. So he actually plotted a godly pattern, but the stops and target are completely off. Yeah, so if you have already learned the harmonic patterns, the exact entry stops, stick to it, don't change unless you have tested it. But the stop is completely off, so very careful with the content over there online. And of course, I'm very proud to be the top author of TradingView, many keywords. And right now, by knowing that TradingView does track keywords, I did it unknowingly, so they does track like keywords like godly and stuff like that. So it became a motivation for me to make sure I attain number 1 in the top author list. The reason behind it is that will increase the credibility, and by doing that, people get to see the real godly pattern better, the real godly pattern, correct? So they will not go and read some of the comments or content that is wrong. Alright, I really don't like to pinpoint, but just take this random chart as a example. Okay, so over here, very nice. It's completely off. Okay, unless that's his rule. For C price touching A, I am not so keen about the pattern. I will need extra confirmation, but who am I to judge, correct? So that is alright. By looking at this, the setup seems okay. The only question I have for the trader, why the X start here and not here? If you can answer that, fine. Target level is definitely completely off. Okay, so these are things that you really have to take note of. Grid that is moving towards the profits, so if you know how to use profit trend lines, so he will able to lock some of the profits without any risk. So this is really a motivation to me. Imagine you saw the top author is someone else, you click in, you find that the pattern setup is totally off. Like, how can this be even a godly? How can it even be ranked godly? You see, this is like, where is the godly? I don't see anything. Mainly I think he just go on to whack the hot keywords and post his own elot wave, I guess. Alright, so these are things that get me quite a bit lah, you see. So this is just random and this is quite impromptu, spontaneous thing. I don't want to be a rant session over here, but you see, C price touches A, I will not set a buy area immediately unless there are support resistance over here. Alright, so these are a couple of things that is pretty sensitive on my end, and I'm very affected by seeing people posting harmonic patterns using names of harmonic patterns that is completely wrong, and they get to rank first page. Yeah, so this is something that is very interesting. So on the fun side, Calvin posts everything that I have in Mandarin. So Calvin, you might want to take note that you may, after using the Mandarin word, include the bullish godly, so you get rank on the keyword as well. If not, it can be quite unfair to you. You work so hard, but you're not being ranked at all. So I just discovered it like a few weeks ago, and to my very happy discovery, I'm ranked top for a lot of the keywords. Let's see, godly, where am I? I'm ranked number 3. So over here there is really a ranking going on. Reason why I'm only ranked number 3 because excuse me, most of my posts I just post like bullish godly, bearish godly, you know. I don't even use the word like godly. Alright, so description of BC is definitely off. So that's the problem. Alright, so for traders like Raphael who love to read online content, by using this you're in deep shit. Don't mind me of the words. Yeah, so over here you can click, let's see. Yeah, so these are a couple of things that got me really very interested by doing a better job in TradingView, the top 200 website in the world. And definitely I put it this way, if there's a chance for me to be a shareholder of TradingView, I'm interested. Alright, because of course I have to look at figures and whatsoever, but having these, I think it is really very liberating for a lot of traders. The one good thing about this product is that it does enable traders to have online presence. At the same time, all our charts are synced, meaning to say that, let's say I want to look at my chart, right, and I have 3 different computers in 3 different regions. Imagine I have to replot all my analysis all over again. That pretty much drives me crazy. Alright, 12 currency pair, 3 time frame, that's 36, 3 times 12, 36, plus 10 trading strategies, 36 times 10, 360 possibility. It's too much for me to handle, you see. Imagine I have to draw 3 computers, 360 multiplied by 3. That's crazy. Total complete waste of time. No doubt I don't use FXCM to trade. None of the brokers I use to trade is, my broker is not listed here, but at least I can choose a feed that's closer to it, and once it's set up, I just double check on my live feed. That's it. Alright, just give me about 10 seconds, think about this. Alright, be right back. Okay guys, are you pumped up and ready for today? How dare you spell my name wrongly? Luckily you correct yourself, if not you're dead. Blacklist, dead. That's a joke, yeah. Alright, so thank you so much. Thank you so much, Raphael. This kind of affirmation from our students is helpful, because a lot of times in my industry, in forex trading especially, students will come to us and ask questions, challenges that they face, which is pretty normal, but once they get it, they start to have fantastic result. They kind of forgot to update us they are doing well, so it always leaves us hanging without whether they have achieved their goal. So once in blue moon, when we have a student meetup session, they say, hey Rain or Boon Hui, hey, you changed my life. You know, and when it comes from a person that we know that don't use bombastic language, flamboyant language, that's where we start to ask questions like, hey, okay, what happened? You know, then they will start to share, okay, I earned like from 10 to 100,000 in 5 months. I managed to gain 5 to 7% without risking a lot of my portfolio, less than 1% and 5 to 7% a month consistently for a couple of years. I can work from home now, spend time with my family. So these are certain things that it does matter to us. It does, because that's why we teach, right? So when you have those experience, feel free to share on social media, you know, share on comments box. When people misinterpret or whatsoever, you can help us to explain a bit. That will be even better. We appreciate those gestures a lot. Alright, so let us get going. Hi, Boon Hui. I was just sharing that students who have really get good results should really share, so that we are happy that we did our job well. Alright, so I did spotted something like suddenly. Have you spotted it? Eugene, Boon Hui, have you spotted a sharp pattern over here? I think I spotted it. Daily chart. This is my C price over here. Okay, let's have a look. Alright, so I'll be running through the 3 time frame daily, 4 hour and 1 hour twice, unless there are some spotting on 15 or weekly chart. If not, I will not go through those time frame. Too small and too large for me. Alright, so on euro dollar, on the daily chart, we can see bearish movement, bearish confirmation, very bearish movement. Alright, then it came back up to the retracement area, or rather the sell zone area. So I'm looking for a trend continuation opportunity. I need further confirmation for that. 4 hour chart. So on the 4 hour chart, you can see an uptrend movement, consolidation. So it screamed very loud to tell me bull flag, bull flag, bull flag. So however, for live Facebook live, traders, you will see that the RSI is not at oversold area, so it's not enough for me to engage for a buy opportunity. And if you head back to daily chart, likewise it was not overbought area, so I'm not very interested in this pair. 1 hour chart, consolidation. So there are a couple of ways you can do it, like support resistance, buy at this price, sell at this price until it goes south, because eventually it will break this channel, correct? So this is one possibility. Good news over here for traders who use support resistance, buying opportunity at this price, oversold. All right, confirmation. Okay, for curiosity part, a potential how many pips? 35 pips. Not too bad. How do I know I take profit over here? Previous high. Okay, so get your fundamental right, everything will be a breeze. Back to the daily chart, where I'll share with you my analysis. I think there is a shark pattern. Okay, double check, and I'll just sketch it. Okay, so this will take some time. Maybe it does explain why I can take a break from this pair for a while. Somewhere here, previous high. Okay, so this is a potential shark pattern on the daily chart. Okay, all good. So for shark I use gray. I color code my harmonic pattern so it's easier. Alright, so over here is the sell zone. So either looking for selling opportunity over here, up here 1.15, or the sell zone over here. Down to the 4 hour chart. On the 4 hour chart, consolidation, bullish flag. Alright, so there are a couple of ways you can work. Breaking down of this, it will be a reversal, counter trend trading opportunity, breaking above, buying opportunity. Right now the problem I have is that if you are aggressive in trading, of course you can engage here, place your stops with buffer below the stop loss over here. For my students, there is a video on how to use ATR, or rather the way I'm using it, posted on your student chat groups. Please remember to watch it. Alright, it's within your student chat groups. Okay. Alright, so ATR based stops, really recorded, done last month. Alright, so take a look over there. Okay, so you will know how to place the stops, and target 1 will be the previous high, conservative 1.1227. I will not stretch to the highest price. Alright, because this is spike up then spike down, that's how I read it. So this is a better take profit or support resistance area. Okay, reward is the risk ratio definitely is perfect. Yep, your thoughts. Okay, there's no 3-bar reversal over here, no engulfing candle over here, so it can be a concern. Just take note, market went up, this can be a resistance, you can shoot it all the way down. However, right now is very good, reward is the risk. You have to really weigh the difference. Okay, to the 1 hour chart, nothing much, just pure consolidation. Alright, even that I do not have an entry based off my trading rules. This kind of long shadow does give me a bit of concern. Let's see for the fun, down to the 50 minutes. Anything? Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Maybe there is a shark pattern. Once again, very shark. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so that's euro dollar. Down to the next pair. recently at about evening 6:30 there about, I have screaming kids at my void deck. Don't know why. Consecutive couple of weeks already. If it's really bad, I'll think if there is a need to make changes of the live session to avoid them. Yeah. Okay. So on the daily chart on pound dollar, continuous bearish movement, still very bearish. The focus is very much on the Brexit. Okay, in less than 100 days, Boris Johnson is going to trigger a Brexit no matter how. That was the statement he made when he was elected. Alright, pretty much I want to stay out of pound for now, especially pound dollar and pound Australia. Alright, so pound dollar on the daily chart came down, consolidation came down. You can see that the downwards movement seems to lose momentum. For now, we will see how it reacts when it went overbought. Down to the 1 hour chart, potentially there is a harmonic pattern, but something like this is not clean enough for me. I'm not very interested in this setup. However, for the benefit of you, I will still plot it for you. Back to the daily chart, I'll share with you my analysis. This bullish shark pattern is no longer valid. You see, bearish candle, the tail over here. So for me, because as a structure trader, I make a bit of fine adjustment. So for PRZ is this box over here. PEZ, it get extended a bit till here. So looking at this, the candle did not break and close below the low price. This was the low price created, but it never break and close below the low. I extended the PEZ to here. So the deal is the candle have to reverse from here. You know the rules of confirmation or whatsoever is the same rule. So it doesn't happen, it break and close below the low price. So it make this bullish counter trend trading opportunity, bullish shark, invalid. Alright, so this is a last chance entry for shark pattern. So no longer valid over here. Just remove it. Okay, so clean for now, isn't it? Alright, so to the 4 hour chart. 4 hour chart, there is this sell zone that market is hovering within, and that's the reason for selling opportunity for pound. Well, it's still possible. There are 2 possibility or even up to 3, but I think that's a bit too much. X to be here or X to be here. Okay, so let's see, the market came down, went flat, went back down. Maybe the waiting Friday. Alright, so I just take X to A, bad pattern. Have you spotted this? So of course, bad pattern, there are 8 rules. Just to draw it, there are 8 rules. And of course, by using do you need a RSI? Do you need what you call a profit, the Phipps timeline, time zone. That is the 9th rule. That's the 8th rule. So there are a couple of additional filters within. That means after 8 rules, the basic rules, there are a couple of 1 to 2 more rules for traders who want to increase their accuracy. So traders who are affected, you want a higher accuracy, then perhaps you really have to look into this minimally. A Phipps time zone, you should know where and when it is invalid. Alright, then the 3 lines have to be plotted, because the 3 line does tell you where is the last call. For trend trading, I am more bold, meaning to say that if I see that it's within a zone or whatsoever, I'll place a pending order. For counter trend trading, it depends how the setup. If the setup of the entry, there is a structure or a very strong resistance, I may just place the pending order. However, if I look left, there's no structure, there's no consolidation of candles, I typically will look for a confirmation. So I'll set an alert, something like this, add alert, then I'll put in my secret code. First, the main reason of this secret code is not to scare that TradingView spotted this, you know, and don't pay me a single cent and use my trading ideas. No, it's not that. It's more of for me to be fast, to know what I'm looking for, and when I'm wearing my smartwatch, I get to see where is the entry area. So pound dollar 1 hour chart, bad pattern. Alright, so I number off my patterns. So second harmonic, 1H is godly. Alright, trend continuation, CT is counter trend. Alright, so that's how I use it. So once I create, let's say this is a counter trend trading opportunity, or even a trend trading opportunity that I'm not very comfortable with, I will wait for the alert to be triggered. And since it's 1 hour chart, I'll see how the candle form every hour. But I would already have something like this. Okay, I already have my entry, stops, targets. Sometimes I have updated value over here. Well done, Rain. 63 pips target 1, 119 pips target 2. Great win for this. Alright, so pound dollar over here. Okay, so I would say that for most trader, please do not bend any rules because you're still new in trading. Just follow the rules as it is. And of course, for our graduates, if you have any questions, just hop on to our Facebook Trade Ideas discussion, post it there, or the student group, which is fine. Alright. So let me just speaking of which, there will be some cleanups in the groups tomorrow. Gentle reminder, student meetup session, please update your attendance. Looks like Harry is attending. Alright, so interesting. Just update over here so we will know who will be attending. Right now we have 4 confirmed attendees, which is great. Alright, 1 friend request, which is even better. Alright, so what I am referring to is this. Okay, so in our groups, there are, let me just point to the group directly. This is our Facebook page. Is our main media Facebook for us to discuss. So right now, let me just, of course, the live graduates is for just our students strictly. Trade Ideas discussion, back then, it was just the same as Forex Trading Group. Okay, Forex Trading Group, every time I will have people to actually request to join the group, and it's not a small amount. Without any advertising, I do have a lot of requests. Okay, every week. Okay, so I do set questions and whatsoever. So this will be used more for the public group settings and stuff like that, for any traders, any school to really have discussion. Okay, so I do allow you to post as long as you don't do any advertisement, promoting our brokers, show me how rich you are in your MT4. It's not helping the community. Are you going to donate? If you're not, then yeah, so things like this is fine. Alright, so yes, so this is open to the public, and initially I do not have a very clear idea how to actually segregate these two group chat, so I leave it as it is. I mean the Trade is live and the Forex Trading Group, you can see that hundreds of people inside without much advertisement. So this is the announcement that I made. I've not did a cleanup. So what's going to happen for this group, it will be solely for all our graduates who have attended SWMP and Trade Ideas Live and even SWCP. Alright, that is the program that I run for the longest time, 12 years. all our graduates from Forex and Harmonic Forex will be invited to be here. Okay, so what you do, you share your buy zone and sell zone. Keep your targets and stops to yourself. Alright, we want to encourage traders to do their own analysis. Okay, so that's that. So this will be with effect just our students and our subscriber for traders package. They get to have this additional information. Alright, so do participate. We will start to spend more time over here as well. Alright, great. Let's go to Euro Yen. Oh, sorry, Dollar Yen. Can't wait to go to Euro Yen because this Eugene has spotted something. Alright, so Dollar Yen on the daily chart. Have you spotted any patterns? 3, 2, 1. If you have not, there are 2 reasons. First, not used to it yet. Second, never read my weekly market analysis. So sad. Okay, head down to the 4-hour chart. There's another setup. Looks like a shark, but not for me because I need, this is a knife filter. Yeah, so it got me stumbled by a while. The reversal point need to be 3 candles apart. If not, I'm not interested. Yeah, so X to A to B cannot. Not for me. I need 3 candles. Alright, B to C, CD completion somewhere over here. I can still plot for you, but it's not for me. Yeah. So H1 chart. So have you wondered how long will it take you to achieve this by just a glance? Hey, harmonic pattern. Hey, buy zone. Hey, flag pattern. The longest time is about 2 months. You should be able to get it within 23 days. The trick is you have to spend 30 minutes a day. Yeah. Alright, so let me share with you my analysis. Are you ready? Bullish bad pattern. Double good over here. That's why I went in aggressively. Although it's a counter trend trading opportunity. I have AB equals CD. You're already engaged and earn some profits. Because of the recent trade war and Brexit, this is more the trade war issues. I have shift the stops to entry for now. So questions is, what if it came down, took my stop loss entry? I will wait for further confirmation within this area to engage for a buying opportunity. Alright, so that is my bullish bet. I'm in, running 40 over pips of profits at the time that I shift my stops to entry. 40 over to 50 pips, not too bad. Daily chart. Okay, down to the 4-hour chart. You see the RSI divergence, another buying opportunity. In addition to that, it is sometimes nice to know you have a reversal pattern at a higher price. Yeah, maybe somewhere over here. It's just a rough estimation. Yeah. Okay, so this is your bearish bet at 10886. Definitely not for me because I use time zone as well as the 3-bar reverse, three candles apart rules. So this is not a setup for me. Alright. Down to the 1-hour chart. A very bullish candle. In short, this is the candle that really caused, or rather got me really great profits. So right now is a bit of retracement, which is normal. So there are a couple of levels of support resistance you can look at. This is one of the level for traders who are looking for buying opportunity. Alright, oops, what have I done? Okay, so support line in this area. Okay, this could be one. Do you know that I'm colorblind? So I kind of memorize by heart the color that I can find over here. Okay, so yes, okay, waiting for a buying opportunity at 10598 for support resistance trader. The next level you can look at is a deeper level 10560. Okay, magic candle reversal for a buying opportunity. and this is just for 1 hour chart. I don't want it to appear anywhere else. That's it. Okay, questions, you can post it in the group chat. I'll respond to it later. Okay. So Euro Yen. Euro Yen, let's go weekly. Cause this Eugene spotted something. Weekly chart. Bullish trend on the weekly chart. Right. Right now back into the buy zone. Very good. Down to the daily. On the daily is definitely a bearish movement. Very, very bearish in fact. And I think there is a harmonic pattern forming up. Depends on the filter and the candle setup. Yeah, retract that. Maybe it's not valid. It could be a sharp pattern, so check our data for our chart. Yep. Sorry. Alright, so nope. Alright, not a sharp pattern. Down to the 1 hour chart. Have you spotted harmonic pattern trading opportunity? Okay. Back to the weekly chart while I share with you what does our dear friend Eugene has spotted. Okay, so let me just do a bit of chart cleanup first. Eugene, where is the X? Oops, what have I done? Oh no. Cannot multitask. Where's the X? Is a bad pattern. I think it's here. X to A to B, B to C, CD completion. Have you spotted this? Fantastic setup. Alright, fantastic setup for sure. Okay, so if you are really into bets, potential setup, RSI is fair enough area. It's not oversold. That's what you have to take note of. If you share with me earlier on, it's even better. 16 April. Yep, 16, 17 April. Yep, they're about, depends on your settings. Yep. Oh, so our candle settings is a bit different if you saw 16 April. Okay, anyway. Alright, this is valid and this is now. Really do your own analysis. I'm not in for this. Okay. Reason being I have just took profit. Alright, and I have to rethink on this. Should I go weekly trading for this? Great profits though. Stop loss will be greater even. So I'll read some fundamental before I make this decision. So subscriber, go on you. I'll be sharing after I've read Bloomberg on Europe and Japan related news. Hopefully by today I can get it done. Then I'll make the decision. Alright, on the daily chart, I may have just deleted some of my analysis. How to get it back? It's okay. Alright, down to the 4 hour chart. Okay, I think I know what I have hide. Alright, the daily chart, the sell zone that I'm looking at, okay, which is this area, you see. You can take away my analysis, but you cannot take away my knowledge. That's one thing good about trading, isn't it? Alright, so daily chart, there is this sell zone on a higher price, and for our chart, you have a sell zone that is much lower, which is here. For this bad pattern, it is officially invalid, sad to say. Great things is that the good thing about this is that there is this bullish godly that I've spotted. The one that you have seen over here. This is the exact one. Click on the link. The other thing that I love about TradingView, everything is actually very, very transparent. Oh, you took profit on the deep gully as well. Are you in for the bullish bet on weekly chart, Eugene? Alright, so the deep gully over here, I have a thing to trade at X. So it came back down, touches X, rebound, confirmation, engage a trade, took the profit. And once it take my profit, it kind of retraced. That's how amazing it is. Alright, so amazing. Alright, so yeah, there are questions like, can you show me the targets and stop loss? Yeah, I wish I could, but it's a paid service. Yep. Okay, so over here. Okay, great. Okay, so the next pair, pound yen. I kind of stay away from pound. Bearish, very bearish move. So looking for trend trading opportunity, and we'll be needing the fundamental analysis for this. So I'll really have to read on the news if you want to trade pound. Nothing much other than it came back up to the sell zone. Aggressive trader opportunity comes, but look where is your target and stops. Not fantastic for me, so not looking at it. Okay, so Eugene, we are at the same page right now. So we'll be engaging the gully, or rather the bet, sorry. Okay, so pound yen on, oh wow, on the 1 hour chart we might have something that has already formed up, but because no retract that, sorry. Okay, so pound yen, back to the daily chart. I'll share with you my analysis. Very bearish move to the 4 hour. Alright, so response to Eugene questions, the T-bar filter did not form unless accounted the spread. So you need to wait for it to go lower. So answer to that, I will not factoring the spread when I do the analysis. If it never form or it never touches or whatsoever, it is still what it is, because whatever price you see is inclusive or exclusive of spread. So it's on the fair ground on that, correct? So yeah, so if it has not fulfilled based on your analysis trade what you can see, so don't engage that. Yeah, to the 4 hour. On the 4 hour, back into the sell zone. For traders who are really into trend trading opportunity, you can engage. But looking at this very bullish candle, I would really for myself, I'll hold that thoughts. Alright, that's the better way to put it. Okay, so let's see. Nope, not valid. Yep. To the 1 hour, nothing on the 1 hour as well. Okay, so it's just a pure support and resistance trading opportunity. It could be a bullish flag as well. So tomorrow, the student meetup session, we'll discuss on this. Please come and get all your analysis done before you attend the session. That would save us some time. To the next pair, Euro Yen. On the daily chart on Euro Yen, bearish movement, created new low. Alright. To the 4 hour, market came down, retest the support, RSI divergence, great buying opportunity. 1 hour chart. Back to the daily chart, while I share with you my analysis. Daily chart very simple, just a sell zone within this zone. To the 4 hour, likewise a sell zone down to the 1 hour. Okay, so there was a bet, but the bet got just invalid from my, or rather traders, you can really watch closely if this is for you, because for bad pattern or any patterns where the C price touches the A, I'm not particularly interested. At least at the very bare minimum, I will not be placing pending order to engage a trade. I'll just set a alert, alright, and see how this form out and whether it went overboard before I decide to engage or not to engage the trade. Okay, we'll take a look at Euro CAD later. Alright, so New Zealand yen, nothing much. Down to New Zealand dollar. New Zealand dollar on the daily chart, it was a sharp pattern, it went invalid. Down to the 4 hour and to the 1 hour chart. Okay, so daily chart, you can see that very bearish. Down to the 4 hour, still bearish, so you can wait for a sell zone at this price for a selling opportunity to the 1 hour. Alright, this is what I have. Back to the daily chart, I'll share with you my analysis. There's something over here. Okay, so the last call for this bullish shark pattern. Okay, so I do not have a very strong call on this. You have to know how to read candles well. When you see so bearish movement throughout the entire move, I'm really not interested to buy this. So I'll just leave it as it is. I'll still leave the analysis because I love to see how the trade actually turn out to be. To the 4 hour chart, a sell zone over here. I'm more into the sell zone than the buy zone because very bearish movement, and if the market retreats back into the sell zone, it does give me a good reward is to risk. To the 1 hour chart, nothing much over here, nothing much. Alright, to the next pair, Australia dollar. So Australia dollar have a very similar chart, but this sharp pattern is invalid. To the 4 hour, bearish movement for daily for sure, 4 hour bearish as well. 1 hour chart, okay, market went up, came down, retracement area, went back up within this zone. Alright, might go into a consolidation. Back to the daily chart, I'll share with you my analysis. Nothing over here on daily. 4 hour, nothing as well. 1 hour chart, however, this sell zone was invalid, deleted. Alright, I have spotted something that is can be quite interesting. Low price over here. Okay, so this is one of the important trend lines you can look at. Interestingly, over here, I'll pretty much plot a resistance. Okay, so that's my analysis. Based off the 1 hour chart, definitely you can wait for double bottom or whatnot at this area for a buying opportunity. Okay, you might want to go down to even 15 minutes for that double bottom trades. Okay, supported by trend lines. Not very keen in trading Australia myself because of the US trade war. Okay, Australia CAD, bearish movement, retracement, came back down. So the next better move is wait for it to retrace back into the sell zone. To the 4 hour chart, we might have something over here, a bearish movement as well. To the 1 hour, back to the daily chart, I'll share with you my analysis. On the daily chart, sell zone at this price. To the 4 hour, let's see, X to A. Tada! Have you guys spotted these? If not, you have not been doing your homework. X to A, A to B, B to C, CD completion, somewhere over here. Alright, like what I say, There are so many rules to it, correct? 8 rules, I'm only using 2. It's not enough. I will definitely plot the details one later. Alright, Australia cat, AC, 4-hour chart, bad pattern, trend continuation. So don't tell me there's no bad. But tomorrow, please do not use my analysis to present to me, yeah. To the 1-hour chart, let me just hide this bet first. You can see that how this drawing actually can blindside you. Once you have these, a lot of times a lot of traders cannot see anything else. And most importantly, I want to keep my chart very clean. Once I spotted this function of able to hide it, it's so good, especially for a person like me, myself, who are posting like market analysis on such a regular basis. It's not easy to be a top author, yeah. Okay, so it's clearer for the viewer, that's for sure. Average out each view, each post I got 60 plus to 100 views. Not like super a lot, but I think it's good enough. Alright, so over here I have 2 interesting setup. First, I have the head and shoulder. For the benefit of you, left shoulder, head, AB, go see this movement related to profit. Alright, RSI divergence. Okay, so that's that. So if you have not spotted it, you have missed the trade. Alright, so on the other hand, you will have a shark pattern X to A, AB, CD, so this shark pattern is also invalid. Okay, because I use time zone, it's way too far. Alright, so these are a couple of things. Potential another shark pattern. A rather bearish one. Okay, have you spotted it? X to A. Might be close to disqualified for myself. Alright, so this is the shark pattern draft. Shark is very tricky. Please don't try if you have not learned. Alright, not too bad. So, just in case, AC H1 chart, shark pattern. Okay, so it looks like we have something setting up. On both 1 hour and 4 hour chart, both selling opportunity, both trend trading opportunity. How I like that. Alright, so do really practice your skill set. Australian dollar on the weekly chart, there is a shark pattern as well. Thanks, Eugene. Australian dollar, let's head back. Weekly chart. Oh wow, where's your shark? So please help because your screen size might be very different from me. So, yep. And it will really speed up the process by telling where's your point X. Okay, so let me know about that. If you can post the analysis here, that would be even better. Alright, so let us get going with dollar CAD. Dollar CAD on the daily chart, bearish movement back into the sell zone to the 4 hour, upwards movement, potential harmonic pattern and much lower price. Too early for now. To the 1 hour chart, back to the daily chart, I'll share with you my analysis. Sell zone as mentioned, to the 4 hour buy zone over here, and couple of potential harmonic pattern, I would say. X to A to B, B to C, CD completion somewhere at 1.3054. A bit too early, yeah. Okay, so that's that. Buy zone over here that I've plotted since last week. Finally, it trigger within the zone. Leave without me because the shadow spike it, touch and go. Not enough for me to engage, which is fine. I can wait for the further retracement. Which month of 2016? Alright, so on the 1 hour chart, dollar CAD, nothing much for me. Alright, down to CAD yen. CAD yen on the daily chart, bearish movement continues. You can wait for a retracement back into the sell zone to engage for a trading opportunity down to the 4 hour and 1 hour. Back to the daily chart, where I'll share with you my analysis. Alright, so on the daily chart, I do see some potential, another shark pattern. So for traders like Raphael, September there is a harmonic pattern education, SWMP, so don't miss it because it seems like this might be invalid. Alright, yeah, sorry, I think this is invalid. Okay, so there will be a lot of harmonic patterns that you love. Recently she have found that Y indicators doesn't do her justice because she have to stay in front of screen and too much reading go into paralysis. Alright, so she finally like truly agree that harmonic pattern is liberating, alright, to traders. Alright, so to the 4 hour chart, support tested. Okay, very well. To the 1 hour, very bullish candle, and this bullish candle that you can see across all yen related pairs. Reason is simple, yen movement. So yen depreciated, so the currency bounced up. Alright, so apart from that, really nothing much for me on CAD yen. Let's see. Yeah, nothing. Spotted the wrong thing because right now I have a very big mic, the Blue Yeti, so it pretty much covered the screen. Yeah. Alright, so to pound Australia, let me share with you my analysis. Bearish movement for sure, good sign for selling opportunity down to the 4 hour chart. Down to the 4 hour chart, new low created, new high created, so a sign for you to stay away from this. Down to the 1 hour chart, no, C price touches A, so it's not the bad pattern for me. You can still observe, nothing wrong with that. Alright, back to the daily chart, I'll share with you my analysis. Over here is my sell zone. Okay, it's into the sell zone. To the 4 hour chart, the spike over here kind of a party bloomer, do you see that? Bloomer. Anyway, spoiler. Alright, for this entire movement, over here the market kind of tested the support. That's why I don't quite like this pattern. So for those who love it still, there is a bad pattern over here. I'll just sketch it. X to A to B, B to C. Alright, CD completion. Alright, so this is based off the 1 hour chart, a potential bad pattern for trend trading opportunity, because you can set an alert, H1 chart, bad pattern, trend continuations, and watch C. Okay, great. Alright, all good. So right now we head back to what Eugene has spotted on the Gartley pattern. Okay, one by one, yeah, great. Australian dollar. Is it Australian dollar? Australian dollar shark on the weekly chart. Let's see. October 2016. Sorry, I missed that. What kind of shark is this, man? As in, I mean in a nice way. Bullish or bearish? Because if your point X is October 2016, X to A to where? So please share and get back to me on this. A bit confused by you. October 2016, right? Yeah, man. Or you're talking about this. This is December. This is May. So October have to be here. X to A to B, B to C, C to D. Cannot be. Alright, please double check. Thank you. Alright, Cat Yen Deep Gartley, point X start of the year. Which time frame? Cat Yen Deep Gartley, which time frame? You must be kidding me. Daily chart, let's have a look. Okay, no wonder I don't see it, because my eyes are trained not to see this. Yes, this is a weekly chart. Oops, sorry. Let me just close this in case something private came up. Oops, I've closed everything. Just give me a moment. Alright. I think for traders, if you share your analysis there, that'd be great. If you happen to post it in TradingView, even better. So we have Australian dollar over here. Weekly chart, X to A to B, B to C, CD completion. Over here, this is the PRZ zone that he missed a bit. Alright. Okay. Yep. So for me, this is not for me. Reason being, I thought we covered the Australian dollar weekly chart already. Reason being, the C price touches the A. Alright. Next one. Cat Yen on the daily chart. Nice spot. Okay. So Cat Yen on the daily chart. X to A to B, B to C, CD completion somewhere over here, 77.61. So for traders who are looking for a buying opportunity on this Cat Yen, 77.61, you can really look at it. Good spot, good spot, good spot. Thank you so much. So the power of the community, and that's the reason why I started teaching in the first place. I am so lonely in this entire career. So what I do, so I kind of guess it correct, I started posting my analysis on Facebook. People start to ask if I have signal service, then I say I'm doing trading ideas. They subscribe. Then basically, as time goes, they start to ask, Rain, do you teach? That's how I started trading in 05 and teaching in 08. Alright, so this is the Deep Gartley formation. Very good, very good setup. Alright, yeah, why not? We can take a look at this, yeah. So daily chart, Cat Yen, daily chart, Deep Gartley, trend. Thank you. Okay, so over here, this is the Deep Gartley, stops below X. might be really a great trading opportunity. One thing I don't like the wick because you do not have a true structure, but you still have to factor this in. Alright, so to the last pair, EuroCAD on 1 hour and 4 hour, or 4 hour, there's a bad pattern. Is it the same bet or is a different bet? Okay, first up, daily chart, bearish movement back into the sell zone. 4 hour. To the 4 hour, there is this bad pattern, very obvious. Yep, it's a 4 hour for me. X to A to B, BC, somewhere over here. Alright, so this is the bad pattern. I will not trade this because it's not my top 12 list. Down to the 1 hour chart. Yeah, because you didn't see his chart this way, so he say it could be 1 hour. We all seen his chart before, so I'm more of a this size trader. Alright, so it's more like a 4 hour chart to me. Alright, so that's all I have for you today. Thank you guys. If you are looking to really equip yourself with knowledge in trading, you are looking to really learn how to trade Forex, we have a workshop coming on 20th of August. We have a couple of people has been asking and they will be attending the session because in Forex we currently do not do any advertisement. Alright, so we don't post like spending ads and stuff like that, but because of what we have been doing on the social media and trade fairs, very grateful to be invited by Traders Fair, ATFX, FX Pro, and WikiFX. Alright, IF Expo in the early days of my career in Guangzhou 2012, co-assets, you know, yeah, and if there's any that I forget to mention, sorry about that. And this really give us really great exposure in the things we do, and we start to have more and more inquiry. So if you love to equip yourself with short skills, I really punch in the events, or rather the next workshop, 3 hours workshop we're going to have next Tuesday. Well, I'll share with you how we can do this with just 30 minutes a day. How wonderful is that? Alright, so it's a invitation to that. Share it with your friends, share it on your Facebook, so more people can benefit from this, so they no longer need to fight so hard to say that, hey, it's my mom's birthday, I need to get this long weekend off because within the dates, you know, things like that. You can plan your own vacation, no need to head on with all the hype, or rather hike of the price of the travel price. You pay more, but you spend more time queuing as well. Alright, so you can really plan your holiday well. Alright, so that's why I'm in this trading business for like 15 years. Never regretted it. Every day is learning lessons. Alright, so that's all I have for you today. Like our Facebook page at www.facebook.com/forexhundred.org. Stay tuned to our Facebook live session, and I will see you soon. Alright, till then, remember always plan your trade and trade your plan. I will see you soon.